Hey everyone! Yay, it's almost Halloween! We are making a really fun blueberry immunity smoothie today. So, here's what you need. I'm using 1 full packet of acai. It's frozen. We love this brand, by the way. Zest. We're using a chunk of fresh ginger. Best to use fresh. I will peel it and I'll show you a little trick to that. So like a little nub, probably the size of your thumb, about that, or a little bit less if you are sensitive to it. But the more the better in terms of immunity boosting goodness. We're using 8 ounces of almond milk. I like Trader Joe's just because it's easy, pre-made, and there's not a lot of extra things in it that aren't great for you, like carrageenan and other fillers, just to make it thicker and taste more like milk. This is a great brand. So I get the unsweetened original or unsweetened vanilla almost every time. So almond milk, a packet of acai, about a nub to a nub and a half of fresh ginger root, a tablespoon of berry bliss, superfoods, which has the camu, pomegranate, all the great, protein, all the antioxidants that we need to make this drink really amazing to fight sickness and keep you healthy all winter long, all fall and all winter. So we're also adding a pinch of cayenne pepper. Optional. Again, it's really great for immunity, but if you're really sensitive to spiciness, go light on the cayenne and the ginger. We're using an orange, and we're going to be using a little bit of zest, so don't throw the whole peel away. And we're also going to be using half of the actual juice from this. And I'm going to throw in a little bit of our Berry Bliss coconut butter. You can also use our Manuka honey with the Berry Bliss. I just ran out. I used the rest this morning in my tea, so I don't have that, but I will use my Green Dream Manuka honey, which is also super excellent. As you know, I keep it in a huge vat, huge bucket. So yeah, let's get started. First things first, I just filled in my blender pitcher, my blend tech, with 2 handfuls of ice. So that's important. Then we'll put our base in. So I'm gonna make 2 smoothies worth, so ignore my measurements, but you'll do about 8 ounces of almond milk. I'm going to use, I usually just cut the acai in half, and then I just push it inside. This is the unsweetened acai berry packet. Great for smoothie bowls, great for smoothies. It helps thicken everything up. I'm going to do a pinch of cayenne. I'm going to do a tablespoon of berry bliss. And I eyeball everything because I know my measurements, but a tablespoon, and we'll also post the recipe below, of course, as always. And our orange, I'm going to slice in half. And then you could, if you have a little juicer, like a little hand juicer, you could definitely use that. I am too lazy and I'm short on time. I have 10 minutes before I have to pick up my kiddos from school, so I'm just going to throw this whole thing in there because I don't mind the pulp. It doesn't bother me. I like it, actually, since it's a smoothie. There's lots of benefits to pulp, so I'm just going to pull the peel off of this. So I'm cutting the peel off, took the seeds out, and I'm going to put this actual orange, the whole thing in there. I'm just going to take a little bit of the pulp off of it and a little bit of the zest. This knife definitely needs to be sharpened. Okay, so chunk of juicy, delicious vitamin C orange. I'm going to take a little bit of zest. Hold on 1 second. So if you don't actually have a zester, then you could just use anything that has little tiny holes, sharp holes, like a grater. You could use a cheese grater in this instance. So you just want to take some of that zest and put it in here. Just a little bit of the peel. Smells so good. There's so many nutrients in the peel of fruits and vegetables. So if you can eat the peel, everything from kiwis to, you know, apples to anything, that's where the fiber is, and then a ton of vitamins and nutrients. So if it doesn't bother you, you should definitely try and eat the peel. Okay, so yummy, yummy, yummy. Orange zest. I'm gonna get the rest of this orange and then put it inside. So yeah, this is all about just, you know, it's getting colder outside, not so much in LA yet, but where all of you are, probably actual real autumn and fall is happening. And, you know, our kids get sick and then we get sick, or we get sick and then we get our kids sick. It's just this vicious cycle most of the winter. So we're trying to build our immune systems now by having green smoothies every day, by having superfoods, by really amping up your immune system so that you, when sickness comes your way, you're prepared, and you're able to fight it better. So all of these vitamins and nutrients are so great. This is very awesome for immunity, this smoothie. And then last but not least, let me get my secret weapon when it comes to ginger. So this is what I do. So you have your ginger, and I just take the spoon like this, and I just scrape the outside of it. So you see it just scrapes off the ginger root, the outside, in a really easy way. It smells so good. And that way you don't have to sit and try and chop it, and you'll waste a lot less of the ginger if you do it this way. So I'm just peeling it. It's literally just peeling it perfectly. Look at that. It smells amazing. Perfect. So now I'm just gonna cut this little knob off and then just trim around where I didn't get. And I'm gonna put this entire little, about ½ an inch in there, and then get about another ½ an inch from here. I love ginger. Another little trick is that when you have fresh ginger root, you can peel it, chop it up, and then put it in the freezer. And that way you always have fresh ginger on hand, just like fruit and vegetables, right? Like you use frozen fruits and vegetables, same thing for ginger. So when you're done with this, instead of putting it back in the fridge and then it going bad, you can chop it up and then put it in the freezer. So I put about an inch of that fresh garlic or ginger in there. I'm gonna add a little bit of the coconut butter just to make it super creamy. You can use any of our flavors of coconut butter. And then you're just going to blend. So I'm just gonna put this whole thing on the blender and I'll be right back. Okay, I was just eating a bunch of orange that was left over in the peels. Yum. Whoa. Okay, where's my spoon? Okay. I knew I forgot something. Frozen banana. Ugh. That is a strong smoothie. So the banana is going to make it sweeter and take the edge off. I don't need it to be a smoothie that punishes me and makes me feel like I need to get it all down. So I'm adding the banana. I'm doing 1 full frozen banana. Let's try and reblend that. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Woo! Blueberry smoothie. So good. It's got a kick, but it's balanced. Now that it has the banana in there, it's super balanced. The coconut butter helps a lot, take the edge off. It's awesome. I really like the difference. I don't usually put a lot of like cayenne or ginger or anything to be able to taste it like that in a smoothie. So I really like this variation. It's really nice and clean. I hope you love it too. Please leave a comment and let me know, and I will post the finished product in a beautiful smoothie bowl after I pick up my kids. Have an awesome day.